This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. Well, Hitmaker gets it from Hit Boy. Hit Boy says, hey, how is this guy talking about who's the best producer when he doesn't even produce? He's just an A&R. I ain't gonna lie. He ain't lying. Like, Berg is good at getting other producers and putting his name on it. I've seen him do it. I mean, you know, it is what it is. I'm sure he produces a little. You have to understand music to do that. But Hit Boy's more of a producer. That's his point. He's saying facts, bro. That's like, and he's like, yo, I got Jay-Z's most streamed song. I got this. Like, Hit Boy's catalog is a little more respectable, I have to say, than Hitmaker's. You know, it's like Drake. You know, like super hit makers on hip. I have more respect for Hit Boy's craft than Hitmaker's craft. Now, hustle wise, Hitmaker is, which is Young Berg. Let's stop playing. I hate that we have to rename him. He's more of a hustler, I would say. The only person to post Tekashi is THNKS now, and I get it, they're friends, but I'm gonna be honest, Tekashi hasn't done anything since he signed that deal with Whack 100. Where's the $42 million of deals and everything? It's like, it's all a facade, man. Like, he can't. Nobody. When you don't have the support of the system, or the system has blackballed you, time to reinvent. Seriously, because it's like, at this point, I don't even know. He should probably become behind the scenes and push another artist or something behind the scenes and not really put his name on it. It's just not going to work. He took too much time off, too. Like, if he had rode it through and outworked everything, he would have been cool. It's been 2 years, bro. Oh, it's been 2 years since he's dropped stuff. Sean Diddy comes vying to buy a majority stake in BET. Well, Tyler Perry, another really rich guy is trying to buy it with Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry should get it. Diddy, what has Diddy done with Revolt except for sign weird contracts with Drink Champs that was already working and Breakfast Club that was already working? He didn't make those brands. All he did was say, hey, can I license your content from you so you can do whatever you need to do with it, but let me have it on my platform. That's all he's got. That's all he's got. He hasn't made any original content. He should be like, he should at least be doing what Zeus is doing, which isn't that great, but, you know, doing that in a positive light. Like, I thought Meek Mill was going to have a reality show or something back in 2012 when he was doing Bike Life. You know, that didn't go anywhere. Diddy could literally ask anybody to do anything for him and they would do it, you know? And yet he didn't. So he hasn't done anything with television, really. He got a couple deals with MTV, and that was because it was through a production company that already had the ideas laid out for him, and he did them. Like, there wasn't anything special about it or unique, you know? It was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll do that. Now, of course, Diddy's going to be Diddy. Diddy's going to show up and be Diddy. But, like, Diddy's not. What happened to that talent show with him and Khaled? Is that canceled already? Then we got Kanye. Adidas might lose. Well, they have $700 million missing from their books because they didn't do the deal with Yeezy last year, right? Now they're going to do $500 million. They're going to give him, and they're going to be able to sell the $740 million of merchandise, right, that they have in their warehouse. So technically, he's almost a billionaire again, right? So, but he's not going to, and then they're going to have to work out what they do with Yeezy after that. And you know what? It'll move forward, and nobody will say anything. It is what it is. You know, it's like, that's business. Excuse me. Then we got Boston Richie. He vows to give $5,000 to the water boys in Houston who got robbed. Geez, sorry. They got robbed in Houston. They were trying to sell water. Now, they have a bad reputation because of the guys in Atlanta that are like They'll bull guard you. They'll make you buy the water. Oh, jeez. Sorry. I think there's dust in here. And basically, you know, he vowed to give him $5,000. This is just a philanthropy distraction from him being accused of being a snitch. You know, let's just be honest. He hasn't dropped any music since then because he doesn't want anybody to be thinking about that. Black China is actually looking better after removing her fillers, I gotta say. This is a new journey she's on. She's documenting it. Probably hoping she gets a show from it, too. She probably will. Now here's a story for you. Boskoe keeps it real about L.A. politics with gangs. Now, Eric Holder, in the whole Nip situation, he said Eric Holder did what he was supposed to do in gang culture. Nobody will understand that outside of gang culture, he said, but Nip was accusing him of being a snitch. So Eric Holder took him out. I mean, that's what happens. This is why you don't want to be part of a gang. It doesn't make sense, you know? This is why you don't want to be part of a gang. It doesn't make sense. But Boskoe kept it 100. His name is Boskoe 100. He kept it 100 on that. Like, that's... I missed him, you know, and it's a shame he was still in those situations, but he was a gang member and he was around gang territory, and calling somebody out like that, I wouldn't even have gotten involved in that, you know, especially not having enough people around me, you know, but maybe he knew him and he was like, I mean, obviously he knew, you know, cuz, and he was like... the Eric Holder dude, you know, they call him cuz, Ishi cuz. And felt comfortable calling him out, not knowing that he would feel so scared about it that he would take him out. Nicki Minaj versus Cardi B fans. They photoshopped... did they Photoshop Nicki Minaj? Or is she... who cares? But then Nicki Minaj took offense to it, and she said, Photoshop them bars. Photoshop them sales. You know, talking about, like, Photoshop Nicki's bars. Photoshop my sales. I'm one of the top-selling females. 2023, not the year to play with Onika, Mirage, Pretty Red Ruby, the Sleaze, Chun-Li, Nicki Minaj. 40, yep, 40 with the 30 clips, FN with the switch. I hope she doesn't go out like Little Kim. I love Nicki Minaj and everything, but like, you're feuding with people you don't even need to feud with. You're already where you're at. I would ignore everything and just keep moving forward, because when if your sales do decline, it's gonna look a Little Kim-ish. I don't want her to look like Little Kim at all. I want her to go gracefully. You know, keep going through this gracefully. You're a legend now. You know, so just leave it alone. Stop beefing with Cardi B fans. It's not worth it. This is Jordan Tower, JT News. Love you guys. I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.